the last app. Yeah. And he's got a fan club, too. He's like abandoned himself. Hi, Liz.
Hi.
Liz Rice joins us by way of the UK.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes. This is also an app, and we saved it for last because it's really showable.
So exciting.
Yes, it's very exciting. It's called Thrutu. Have you guys seen this yet? Thrutu is spelled T-H-R-U-T.
U-T-U.
I'm between Trulio and Thrutu. I've been getting confused. That's a real estate app. You're all about sharing rich media while we're on the phone.
That's right.
So you and I can...
Exactly. We believe, we've seen loads of really cool apps tonight, but they're all about, running stuff on your phone, but not using it as a phone. And what we do at Thrutu is, while you're talking on the phone, make it really easy to share rich content like your location or contacts, maybe photos, while you're talking on the phone.
So now I could do that theoretically. I mean, I've got tons of photos on here. I could just email them to you. But you're saying while I'm on the phone, there's actually a screen on here that says, share this photo on the phone, or share this Facebook contact, or share this. What?
We got a little video. Maybe we can.
You want the video?
Let's
show
show
the video, please. You got a video for Thrutu.
He's got a few
Jimmy?
like nice little use cases in there.
Not my dad. Somebody else. So what are they doing?
Oh my God! I can't believe it. Let me see.
You see, people really like to talk on the phone.
Yes,
and you can't
we all talk.
Get away from that. But
It's been
sometimes
texting.
picture.
Come on, you have to
means
call
1,000
her.
words.
I don't know. I don't even have her number.
Any more excuses?
Bro, where are you? Right on. See you in a sec.
All right, looking at that video, does everybody understand what it does? I think a demo would really clarify.
So I have a plant in the audience, so if you can call the Thunderbolt, how is that for?
All right, could somebody in the audience who she planted call her phone? Who was that? Is that gentleman
It's
over
Phil,
there? All
over
right,
there.
the plant, is it the...
So hopefully the phone will ring.
Hopefully the phone will ring. It's
there
ringing.
we go, there's
There
the
you
phone
go.
ringing. Oops.
All right, so you pick up your phone. Now this is available now. You started on the Android platform, not iOS.
Correct,
All
yes.
right.
We've released, early March on the Android market, and it's available for free.
And you're soon to go to iOS.
Yeah,
All
a
right.
few weeks from an iOS version.
All right, so when you're on the phone, you get this thing, and you called it a drawer.
We do, yeah, a drawer containing buttons. And this is sitting over the top of the standard Android dialer, so it works on any Android phone.
So the little buttons each represent some type of rich media you can share. Can you really
Exactly.
quickly, because I want you to use your time well, say what the 6 buttons, the 6 types of media that you can share while you're on the phone.
Okay, so the first one's sharing your location. You can snap and share a photo and send it immediately, or you can share a photo that you've previously taken in your gallery. Sharing a contact. Then there's a thing that we call prod. And
Like a poke, like a
like
Facebook poke.
Exactly like
All right.
a Facebook poke. A new
But
way
you
to
call it what?
prod.
Prod.
Yeah.
Prod.
And it makes the other phone
Call it
vibrate.
prod.
So, like, come on, pay attention.
Yeah, that's cool though. You're like, hey, listen to me. You said you could make someone else's phone vibrate.
Yeah, I can press this
Like,
right now.
I could send a message to Eric Kim, who's sitting here in the front row. Like,
Is your
you know,
phone vibrating?
he's like, "Bzz." Yeah, that's cool. So, and you have an API that's open for developers so they can add stuff.
That's right. We're releasing it, very, very soon, next week.
Next week?
Yeah,
On the Android.
on the Android platform. And developers, we've just been sent a photo from the audience.
And that came while you guys were on the phone.
Yeah.
Theoretically,
Yeah.
like you. So you're on the phone. You and I are on the phone. I'm saying, oh, you got to meet this guy. You're like, who? And I'm like, this guy. And boom, while we're on the phone, you could look at his Facebook page or his photo or
Exactly.
see his contact
Yeah.
details
Yeah.
or whatever. Sounds like a
Or-
good tool for stalkers. But good also. It solves a problem. You don't have. Now you have to stop the phone and send them the message.
Absolutely. I mean, when we first started looking into this and we talked to users about it, and, you can do this, but people actually don't. Because, they go, oh, yeah, I'll send you that contact after we've got off the call, because they're sort of worried about hanging up and losing the call or just getting confused.
Especially in San Francisco. We lose calls here all the time. Everybody knows that. Yeah. And so where are you going with this? You've got an Android app. You've got an SDK or an API and an SDK available to developers
Yeah.
on the Android. Available through Android Market or Amazon or where?
Well, the app itself is available through the Android Market. We're also on the Amazon App Store. We're experimenting with that. The developer SDK will be available through our website, thrutu.com. And if there's any developers out there want to register, you can kind of sign up on our mailing list right now, and we'll send you an email as soon as we're public with our APIs.
So they go to thrutu.com.
Correct.
THRUTU. I had the hardest time with that this week. I was also looking at this. I mean, this is such a full experience that you have right now with the drawers and the 6 media types. I was having trouble thinking of what other media types you would share.
Wow. Yeah.
Music, I guess. Yeah. Music, video.
I mean, a few things that we've thought of is music, calendars. You know, if you want to schedule something.
A schedule?
Yeah.
If you want to schedule, you could do that.
Yeah. Videos. And also games. We've seen, so we've had like some...
Games, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's,
like with our internal kind of testing out of the APIs, we've had people developing little games like, you know, tic-tac-toe and much more complicated things than that, you know. Angry Birds over the phone. Ooh, we're not allowed to mention Angry Birds.
You can. As long as you don't make me stand up and like hit that poor guy in the head. Like that was awful. So we've got a minute and 40 left. Do we have questions from the audience? I knew we would. 1 and 2. 1. All right, this is a CDMA versus, yeah. I knew somebody would ask the CDMA question. We talked about this.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. Right here, right now, I've got Wi-Fi in parallel with the phone call. So, and in fact, on this phone, because it's 4G, that would also support voice and data simultaneously. But on a CDMA network, if you don't have Wi-Fi available, then we have to fall back to sending things by SMS. So it's not quite the same full.
So it's only working on.
But yeah, you could send, like a pointer to your location.
This explains your decision to start with this phone and this Android device and the platform.
Well, Android certainly gave us a really good platform for sort of hooking into the phone, hooking into all the bits and pieces that we want to on the phone. It's a lot easier to do that on Android than it is.
So this is CDMA only?
This is, GSM.
I meant GSM. Yeah, sorry, GSM only.
It will work on CDMA phones, but you need Wi-Fi available to do that full sharing experience.
Forever? Forever and ever, amen?
4G's coming, right?
Yeah, okay. Jonathan?
So just for my own sake of clarity, does this work with a standard phone call, or is your app like a VoIP app that's adding all the different functionality on top?
Does this work with a standard phone call, or are you adding like a lot of functionality that makes it a weirder kind of phone call? Is that basically your question?
A VoIP call. That's just a regular, ordinary voice call.
Yep, that is.
Yeah.
That was my question too. Ah, there. Third bout, Rebecca. Well, he said this sounds like a great start in the Android. What are the challenges of bringing this over to the iPhone, iOS?
Yeah, it's certainly harder to hook into the phone experience, and I would say that we have challenges in making that user experience. It's not going to be as smooth as it is there on Android, and we have challenges to make it still worthwhile. But the thing is, all our users on Android, they love it, and they're saying, well, this is really great, but my friends on iPhone, I want to be able to share with them too.
Right.
So it's
that's
really
your big
important
barrier that you've got to get across, but that you just got to wait for the phone market to work those out. And as AT&T and all the purchases, Verizon and all the phone companies become one or two, they become one big monopoly again. All your problems are solved.
Well, yeah.
Basically.
But the phone companies are really interested in this too as well, because we're bringing more technology into the actual phone call. So for a carrier, that's really interesting, and particularly because we see longer phone calls. Call durations are longer with Thrutu than without.
Yeah, that's right. You can keep people on the phone longer and charge them more while they're in Barcelona, unless they're using that chat service called Haywire. This is very interesting. It's something I would use. I mean, it's something that people do. I mean, it's something I would use. I'd like to see if you guys would like to use it. And all the apps that you've seen in the show, actually, I'm launching Byte. Byte was a magazine, in case some of you look too young to remember Byte, but Byte was started in 1975. It came back it was killed in 1998. We're bringing it back, July 11th? Don't hold me to that. But a number of Byte editors are on the live stream. 2 or 3 of them are here at the show. Come meet them, show your app show your app to it, because we'd love to feature you in these other apps. And
Fantastic.
this is it, you
We're
guys.
on.
This was the last app of the app show. I am done, and Seth is probably going to come out here and talk a lot to you. But for the SF App Show, I want to thank you. Amazing stuff. Thank you, Liz. This is really a good app. Nice job. I was going to tease you. Thank you, Seth. Are you mad?
What's that?
Are you mad?
Mad? Why would I be mad?
Because I'm like tormenting Seth the whole time.
No.